word xenophobia is being abused, and South Africa is paying the price. For years now, you've been told South Africans are xenophobic. But today, I'll prove to you that xenophobia in South Africa is nothing but just a lie. But before we start this video, ask yourself, if South Africans are truly xenophobic, why do millions of foreigners live here peacefully? This video is not about hate or blaming anyone. Rather, it is an educational video that challenges the global narrative that South Africans are xenophobic, and why the truth is far more complex than what social media headline tells you. Watch this video to the end and you will agree with me, a Nigerian living in South Africa, that xenophobia in South Africa is a lie. Before you say South Africans are xenophobic, first of all, you have to understand what is the reason behind the tension that most South Africans are facing. But before we start, let's ask ourselves, what is the true meaning of xenophobia? Xenophobia actually means fear, dislike, or hatred of people, culture, or things perceived as foreign or strange. Not because of crime, not because of competition, and definitely not because of economic pressure, just pure hatred. In South Africa today, every conflict involving a foreigner is tagged xenophobia, even when the root cause is something completely different. And that misuse of the word xenophobia is very dangerous, because when you label every protest xenophobic, you stop asking the right question. In reality, South Africa deals with a lot of problems, including extremely high rate of unemployment, severe housing shortages, failing service delivery from our leaders, and a rising cost of living. Millions of young people in South Africa wake up to no jobs, no opportunities, no support from the government. So when community protests for jobs, electricity, safety, and housing, it is not because they hate foreigners. It is because resources are limited. And fighting for limited resources is not xenophobia. It's economic desperation. And here's the truth nobody wants to admit. Resource struggle exists in every country. When locals are excluded from jobs, housing, business opportunities, all these make tension grow naturally. And in South Africa, that tension is often wrongly translated to South Africans are xenophobic. But asking for fair access, regulations, accountability from politicians is not the same thing as hating foreigners. But these two things are constantly confused on purpose. If we are to talk about the big elephant in the room, government failure is the reason for these tensions. When politicians fail to create job opportunities, control corruption, fix borders, or deliver services, they tend to want a distraction. And what's easier than turning citizens against migrants? Instead of holding politicians accountable, people are encouraged indirectly to fight each other, and foreigners become the scapegoat while locals become the villains. And the real culprit, they stay comfortable. If South Africa is truly xenophobic as the news wants you to believe, will foreign-owned shops exist nationwide? Will foreigners live peacefully in townships? That's the question I will leave you with. Because millions of foreigners live here in South Africa peacefully. They work, they build families, and most importantly, they contribute to the South African economy. But we already know peace doesn't trend, chaos does. And the media plays a huge role here. The word xenophobia attracts clicks, likes, views, and outrage. So local protest becomes anti-foreigner violence. Criminal incidents becomes xenophobic attack. Contest suddenly disappears, and South Africa's global image gets damaged by oversimplified headlines. Crime is a serious issue in South Africa and around the world. But crime doesn't have a nationality. When crime happens, people tend to generalize. That generalization fuels fear, and fear fuels division. And blaming nationalities will never solve crime. It will never solve poverty. It will never solve inequality. Only systemic solutions will. So the real conversation should be about job creation, strong institutions, border management, economic growth, accountability from our politicians, not Africans fighting fellow Africans. Because at the end of the day, divisions only benefit failed leaders. Irrespective of what the news might tell you, South Africans are not xenophobic by nature. They are frustrated, economically pressured, ignored by their politicians. So let us stop spreading the lies that South Africans are xenophobic and start asking the questions that matters. If you agree or disagree with me, drop your comment in the comment section. Let's talk about it respectfully. Like, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so next time I drop a video, you'll be notified immediately. Have an amazing day, and I'll catch you guys on another one. Bye-bye.